So, welcome back. Episode 6 already. I must say, I'm getting the hang of it. I hope you can notice some improvements in my episodes. But without further ado, let's continue with Doc. Doc is researching, gonna refuel the fire a bit to get warm again, and obviously more research. You can already see the main theme of this episode a bit. We're gonna push hard on the research, and we need to get to the electricity and we need to get to the air conditioning. Next to that, we're going to plant some heel root and we're going to plant some rice, both for obvious reasons. We want some herbal medicine because we don't want to use the good medicine for everything, and rice to keep us going through summer without doing too much hunting. As you can see, the patches are almost full. After that is back to research again. Over here we have our first event of the episode, and we get a message that we can get some steel plate armor. However, as we can see, the distance is quite far. We need to travel 1 day there and 1 day back, so that's 2 days. And I just said we're going to focus on research, so we're not going to spend 2 days walking back and forth. I just want this done now. So it's some more sleep. Our meat is rotting, and this is why I want to research. We need to get a freezer. And to get a freezer, we need air conditioning, and to power the air conditioning, we obviously need the electricity. With our meat rotted away, we also need some extra food again, and this ibex dough couldn't die on a better moment, so we got it straight away. We can save it for a while, and once we chop it up, we can save it even longer. The second event we get is a mad caribou. We'll just close off the doors, it won't see us, it won't hurt us, and we can stay inside and do some research. To prevent this kind of stuff and to keep us safe, we're going to make some sort of a perimeter around the base. In the entrance, we can place some traps, sort of a kill box. I'm not a fan of these. I hope in the future we can get rid of it again, but for now it's going to be some easy kills, I think. Totally forgot about this guy, Chris Sailor. He's dead. He's been dead for 2.4 days and he'll rot away in 12 hours. So if we're fast, we can still get him. And if we chop up his meat, then we can save him for longer than 12 hours. And then Doc can actually enjoy the human flesh again. And with that, get the appropriate food buff. After chopping up the body, we can continue with our research. And as you've seen, we're quite close to finishing it, and it doesn't take long before we actually do finish it. So now we can use electronics. And we did this because we want to make a freezer. To actually make a freezer, we need air conditioning. And air conditioning is only 1,000 points compared to the 3,200 of electricity, so it should be relatively quickly. I'm guessing Randy really wants us to do some fetch quests because he's throwing another fetch quest at us. We can get Guzman here. Guzman is protected by 2 man-hunting chinchillas, so it sounds relatively easy. It is quite close by, it's over the road. From here to here it's 0.6 days. So 1.2 days of travel, killing the chinchillas, so it's like 1.5 days. I'm thinking of actually doing it, because then we have an extra colonist. On the other hand, we're doing just fine like this. So I'd like to hear your opinion. What do you think? You save Guzman, or should we let him be? Let me know in the comments. The quest will be active for some days, so we can decide later on. Once again, we have another mad animal roaming around. We're doing our research, but we are out of food. So I hope it goes to sleep quite quickly, and then we can hunt some turkey. While hunting the turkey, we can also level up the shooting skill and gather some meat. It only takes a couple of hours for the ibex doe to go to sleep. And as we can see in the evening, after falling asleep, the manhunter state is gone. Doc is almost starving, so we'll open the door for her, and then she can prioritize hunting this turkey. Her hunting skill, however, is not that great, so we'll speed up this battle for a moment. And after a couple of shots, she finally gets it down. It is in the water, so she needs to get wet a little bit, but after taking it in, we're going to butcher it immediately. And I'm guessing there won't be much left for the next day. Then we need to hunt another turkey. So after gazing at the stars, we can butcher up the turkey. Duck can eat most of it, and then she's off to bed. After a full night's rest, it's time to hunt another turkey. Let's do that immediately. Will also be somewhat of a lengthy battle, so we speed it up a bit, and eventually Doc kills and hauls the turkey. Instead of butchering it, we see Doc planting 2 pieces of rice. Somehow she must have forgotten that earlier. After that, she butchers up the turkey, and it's time for some research. After all, we need to get the air conditioning. As you can see on the yellow bar, we're almost done with this research. So this is a lot quicker than the electronics research. The 3 bits of marble I've marked for mining over here will make some space for our generator. And then I think we should have enough space from over there to the AC unit without needing any conduits. This is of course a big advantage because then we don't get any short circuits. If you're wondering why Doc's mining speed is so high, it's not her skill, it's my skill in video editing. That was just sped up quite a lot. As was mentioned in the comments in our first episode, watching her mine that slowly is really boring and rather tedious. Now we can do our first rice harvest. The rice can go in the fridge and we can actually keep it cool because we're going to install our first AC unit. We do need a lot more steel for that, so we need to mine some steel as well. Too bad the steel is quite far away and we need to walk a couple of hours back and forth to actually get it. I don't know why, but somehow I have a double door here. We're going to remove this door and place a wall. Don't really know why I had that, but yeah, looked funny to me, so I removed it and placed a new piece of wall. Let's do some preparations for next episode. We're going to place a wall light near our research table. This way we don't need to refuel the torch every time. And in the next episode, we should start gathering some steel to finish building our generator and our AC. For this episode, however, we need to wrap things up again. As you can see, spring is almost ended. We're now the 15th of April, May, and the next day will be the first day of summer. It was a bit of a short episode. The events weren't taking that much time and we focused mainly on research. So yeah, that didn't do a lot. So once again, thanks for watching. If you like the content and what you see, please leave a like and even subscribe. Would be much appreciated. And don't forget to tell me about your opinion about Guzman. Should we save him or leave him? Let me know in the comments and I will see you next episode.